What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another reaction review of The Flash. And today we're checking out Season 7, Episode 3, titled Mother. And this is pretty much the Season 6 finale that we never got because of COVID. But now we're getting it now, and I'm actually hyped. Now, going into Season 7 of The Flash, I was interested, but not really hyped. And the premiere was cool, but it didn't get me hyped, right? Now, last week's episode got me super hyped. It got me hooked, guys. Seeing Killer Frost turn to a speedster, fight out against Barry. Barry kind of turned to like Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. That's what I thought of it as. But him kind of turned evil because like the artificial speed force. And then we had pretty much Team Flash knocked out. Iris finally got out of the Mirrorverse, but she's messed up. And then we have Eva, who she's now taking over the world with the Mirrorverse. But the best thing last week, the cliffhanger with OG Wells coming back. Guys, that whole cliffhanger got me so excited, guys. You saw my reaction. If you didn't, I'll link it down below for you to check out. But that was a big cliffhanger, and going into this episode, anything can happen. Yes, it is pretty much like a finale, so it's gonna be really high stakes, a lot happening. I don't know, maybe we'll get another cliffhanger that rivals last week's cliffhanger. Because Eric Wallace, the showrunner of The Flash, said that there's supposed to be like a big cliffhanger for Season 6, and this is pretty much like the finale to Season 6, then maybe, I'm so hyped, guys. So enough of this intro, your reaction to The Flash starts now.
Barry?
Oh, dang.
Help.
Let's go. That was a soft opening, but still, intro gives me chills every time.
Captain, can I speak with you?
I wouldn't go in there. I feel like everybody around is like now a mere version of themselves. Oh, it's just Sue, okay.
Sue, I thought you and Ralph were laying low until we could clear your name.
Yeah,
It's nice to see her back.
Arrest me if you have to. Move.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Did he just get pulled into the Mirrorverse?
You're powerless, Flash. But I can help you. If you let me.
You want to help? Tell me how to save my wife.
She needs to go back where she belongs. All of you do. Back to the Mirrorverse.
Does he actually believe he can't win? Oh, snap! OG Wells!
Nash? No. My name is Harrison. Dr. Harrison Wells.
Let's go! Okay, this is interesting now. Okay, good.
Look, I don't know who you are, but I saw Nash die. Crisis. It
Yeah.
was an event. It took people from other planets and brought them here together to the same planet in one timeline. A temporal coalescence that could explain this.
That's cool.
Of
Yeah, I
all
like that.
Wells, you were the one I wanted to meet the most. I'm Barry Allen. I know. The other Wells may be gone, but they left an imprint. Memories. And so let me just say that whatever's wrong, let me help you. Because they would want me to.
Okay.
This enemy that we're facing is all-powerful. Plus, my speed is gone.
Aren't you the paragon of love? Look, anyone can save the world with their speed, with their might, but it takes a real hero. A once-in-a-lifetime hero. To do it with his heart.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means run, Barry.
Run.
Run toward love.
Alright. This episode just got a lot more interesting, I'll say that. No, the original.
How is that possible?
Oh, wait. You're here to save us, right? Also, which one is he?
I'm the original.
The OG. Oh, wait, Caitlin Cisco knew him. Okay, that's gonna be cool.
To warn the city about Eva.
Good work.
Ralph?
Oh.
Plasmas. Dibs, where's your face? It looks like mashed potatoes.
Don't.
What?
His body temp's a toasty 500 degrees.
Wait, you mean something actually melted the elongated man? Holy sweet Hawking.
Ralph texted me to meet him at McCullough Labs.
He was looking for evidence to clear your name, wasn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of weird,
He did,
but...
because of the blackout. He was inside when Eva blew the whole place up.
Go this way. Right this way, Ralph.
Come with me, Sue. I'll take a look at your arm.
Okay.
Just looking a little toasty.
That's very weird how they did that. Like, I get it, but
I mean,
it's a chance to take. Go for it. She's up now? Oh, what?
I need you. I need you.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, Wells like, I'll take a step back.
She's climbing. Run, Barry. Run.
Alright.
Run towards love.
Wally! Dude, when is Wally coming back? I want to see Wally.
I need you.
Dang! What? Wait, is he the Flash again? There you go. Flash is back.
I know you'd find your way back to me.
Okay. Dude, I like that OG Wells is here. Like, that's so cool. Wait. She's gone? Be careful. Yeah, behind. Oh, that's the seal. Oh.
How you like the Sonics, my lady?
Let's go, Biden's back.
But wait, there's more.
Now, Flash.
This is so cool. OG Team Flash.
Not fair. You brought your team. Maybe I should bring mine.
Alright.
lights on a Saturday night out there.
Looks pretty cool. Come on, Barry. Boom! Oh, Cisco, run!
I can't fix these things in time.
You better figure something out. And fast.
Let's do this.
Oh. Wait, they just gonna punch him, or... What? Are they really that easy to defeat? Okay, but Barry's taking them down easy.
What did we miss?
Wait, what's going on here? Okay, that's dope. Dang. Woo. Oh. Dude, that came out of nowhere.
Flash! No, Eva, please don't. It's too late.
She's about to just kill her like that? What? She has mirror powers now? So Iris has the Speed Force and mirror powers. Okay.
That's impossible.
Don't go, Joe. Don't go.
Is this really what you want?
Barry, knock her.
Now's our chance.
Please, just wait.
No, take her out. Like, that's your chance. Take her out. Wait, what is she doing?
It's not working. They've grown too strong for me to control.
Oh, come on, Joe. Don't go through. Don't go through. Alright.
I never thought I'd get out.
Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna kiss you like there's no tomorrow.
Okay.
I love you, Camilla.
I love you too. You sure you have to go? I heard Team Flash always has a well.
Wait.
Well, that's...
Is he actually going?
Flash has his speed back. Mirror Monica's back where she belongs. It's time.
But I need someone to train me.
I agree. You have your own wavelength to follow. And as it turns out, somehow I have mine. The universe gave me my life back.
Yeah,
Somehow
that
now
is
I can see
true.
all 92 years of that life, past, present, and future, simultaneously. And somehow can travel to any moment I want.
Timeless wells. That's a new one.
It's amazing and utterly useless unless I can...
Okay, that's actually
I
kind of
love
cool.
My wife, Tess, we had 4
That-
brilliant years. together before she
That's cool. I like that.
were killed. And so I now have a choice between moving forward from this point without her,
Or going back.
going back to her. Well, I'm going to relive those 4 years we had together over and over and over again until I'm out of time.
That's awesome. I like that.
Good luck.
Allegra, good luck to you.
I get that. Wanting to be with the person you love. If Camilla and I are lucky enough to share half of what you and Sass have.
You will.
Wait.
This is weird.
No, we just met.
Right? It's like I barely even knew you.
Barely know each other.
Oh, cause
I mean, you're nothing
Cisco.
like him.
Like who? Oh, the Harrison Wells you used to know.
Or the man I thought was Harrison Wells. Of course, he turned out to be a jerk.
Jerk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you miss someone you barely even know?
I like that. That is actually.
Before you go, how exactly do you travel in time?
Easy. Just like this.
Huh. Okay.
Ralph, we've been through a lot since you joined this team.
I'll save it, Bear. This ain't goodbye. I'll be back when you least expect it. And then Frost, we'll go on that road trip, okay?
She says, hell yeah.
Well, if you ever need help, just call. I'll
This
come
is
by.
kind of just weird, like knowing that the actor.
Come on, Slick.
Stay flashing. Dip out.
They make quite the team.
I like it, but like.
So do we.
What is New Forces?
The new series, Superman and Lois, is coming up next on the CW.
Okay. That was interesting. Alright guys, that was your reaction. Let's get to the review. So that was your latest reaction to The Flash. And this episode was alright. Alright? Okay, so maybe I got too hyped. Now, I'm not saying this episode was bad or made mediocre. No, I actually still enjoyed it. It was still a good episode. But it's nowhere near the quality of last week. What about this? Last week was like season 1, season 2 quality. And I was hyped. That episode was awesome last week. I remember finishing the episode and I was like, man, it's gonna keep going. Then I watched this episode. The episode started out kind of slow. Because we have Ian McCulloch, right? She's taking over Central City with the Mirrorverse. We have the whole conflict, and that gets a conclusion in this episode. And even McCulloch leaving, I was kind of fine with that. Like, okay, I liked her character a little bit, but at this point in this episode, when she was like, "Oh, I'm Mirror Monarch," and she gave her speech about how, oh, she wants to get peace, I just wasn't really feeling it. I was just like, kind of done with the character. I don't know why. Like, I got hyped for the whole conflict with, like, the Mirrorverse taking over, and it was actually very tense, especially, like, Joe being in, like, the one, room, and you have, like, the mirror version of Cecile, like, about to put him into the Mirrorverse, like, guiding him there. Like, that was very suspenseful. I like that. But even McCulloch herself, I just did not feel like she was menacing. I just didn't really care. Like, all her different scenes with her and Barry, I was like, alright, whatever. And, okay, I'll say one thing. The final action sequence was dope. Seeing OG Team Flash, Barry, Cisco with, like, vibe powers kind of back, and then Killer Frost, taking down all these, like, multiple versions of Ian McCulloch was really cool. I like that. But how it concluded, like, oh, Ian McCulloch knows things she's doing wrong, she's gonna help out, Barry and Irish join her, they take down the Mirrorverse, and Ian McCulloch goes back into the Mirrorverse to make something better. Make mirror versions that aren't driven by hate, but by love. And, okay, that was fine. But I don't care about you, McCall. I really don't. Like, after this episode, I hope she doesn't really come back. Because her send-off was just kind of like, whatever. But, and also, this episode, speaking of love, was really dependent on that. Because we see at the beginning, Barry's trying to get Iris back, and then it turns out that, oh, Barry finds a way to get the Speed Force. And I'm like, what? Wait, what? I like the scene where Barry goes in there and touches Iris's hand. It's like a callback to season 1. When she found out that Barry was the Flash, that was nice. But when Barry said that, oh, Iris is the way the Speed Force is gonna come back, and then that actually was true, that she actually had the Speed Force in her, okay, it was kind of cool, but also kind of corny at the same time. Like, I couldn't really take it seriously. Now, I like the scene where you see Barry running, and he's all smiling, he's remembering his relationship with Iris, he gets back into his Flash costume, he's ready to go, seeing Flash speed through the city, facing down Ian McCall, it was awesome. But I honestly like Barry coming the Flash again more 2 episodes ago. In this season 7 premiere. I felt like that was more epic than this. Now, you guys may disagree with me, I'm fine with that, but I just didn't really, like, it wasn't bad, it was directed well, it was written kind of well, but I wasn't feeling it as much. I wasn't like, let's go. Like, I maybe was like, okay, that's kind of cool, okay, let's go, like, I'm kind of excited now, but it didn't get me as hyped to say last episode of Killer Frost turning into a speedster. Now, I don't know if anything's gonna hit that quality in a while, but I may just overhype myself a little bit. That may just happen. But still, we had the conclusion of that, and how they tied Crisis into this was really good. But let's get to my favorite part of the episode. O.G. Wells. Guys, he really made this episode for me. Because if he wasn't in this episode, honestly, it would have been kind of just a decent episode. Would have been kind of like, kind of disappointing. Which it kind of still is, but I still actually really enjoyed it. And O.G. Wells showing up, like actually, once he showed up in the episode, that's when it got interesting. Because up to that point, I was just kind of like, alright, we got the Mirrorverse, we got Sue coming back, which we'll get to Sue and Ralph in a second, my thoughts on that. But then O.G. Wells showed up, and his talk with Barry was super compelling, and throughout the episode, seeing him smile at the fact of like an artificial Speed Force was really nice and brought it all together. Because guys, you remember like him trying to make that Speed Force, right? Or not the Speed Force, but the particle accelerator, which actually, no, that wasn't him. Well, actually, was that him? I think that was just actually Eobard Thawne. But still, we have him, and he's a scientist, he's like astonished by this, he's astonished by the Speed Force, by the Flash, and Tom Cavanaugh played it so well. And how they wrapped up his character with he's like a timeless Wells, where he just traveled to anywhere, was really neat. And that whole sequence between him and Cisco, that was the best scene in the entire episode. Like, I actually really liked that. That was awesome. Like, seeing Cisco be like, oh, I don't know how I could care about somebody that I don't actually really know, and then them shake hands, and then O.G. Wells reveal that he's just gonna go back to those 4 years that he was with his wife when he was happy. Like, that was just so nice. Now, one question I have, is Tom Cavanaugh off the show now? Like, that's it. Like, that was the last Wells. And Barry even says that, like, oh, Crisis put all these Wells into one, and this is the one. That's the last one. And he's just going back to do whatever he wants. Which he gets a great send-off. It's actually an amazing send-off for Tom Cavanaugh. But it's Wells. Like, I feel like this show needs a Wells. But at the same time, I don't know if it does. Like, I'm kind of questioning it. But we'll see what this show does as it moves forward. But for now, that was the best part of the episode. But yeah, some other things to talk about. Sue and Ralph. I just felt like that was very weird. I didn't really like that. Like, Sue was cool. I liked her. But how they did Ralph with how he shows up, his face is all messed up. And at the end, he has like a Daft Punk mask on. Which that was actually funny. It was. But just the whole thing that the actor got fired and how they did this, I honestly kind of wish they're just like, oh, they're just out there still. Like, on one end, it's like, I know some people are like, oh, I actually want like a good send-off for them. And they did do a send-off, but it was just kind of thrown together, which I don't blame the show. I don't blame the writers, like, they're stuck in a bad situation, but it just felt so weird to me. Like, I have a hard time enjoying it. There's some parts I was like, okay, that's kind of nice, I like that. I like Sue and Ralph's relationship, but it just felt too weird for me. But they're gone off the show now. We don't have to worry about them. It's disappointing. We don't get a long game man anymore. He's one of the best parts in the past few seasons. Sue was awesome, but that's all I'm going to talk about that. I like to know you guys' thoughts on that whole situation down below with how they did that in this episode. But for now, let's talk about the big cliffhanger. Which, it's not a huge cliffhanger, really. Like, okay, I know the forces. Now we got the Strength Force, the Sage Force, this whole Force quest in the comics, which that's awesome. I really enjoyed that storyline. It's actually a storyline that came out really recently, like the past 2 years. So, it's very new. But it wasn't as big of a cliffhanger as last episode. And I'm kind of happy this isn't the finale. Like, we got episode coming next week, so we can see how this continues. Because not that, oh, it's a big cliffhanger, and I can't wait. It's kind of like, alright, Forces, I kind of expected that. Like, it makes sense. So it wasn't anything big. But I'm still excited to see where the show goes, where the story continues. I'm excited to see what they do, how they bring new characters involved. I'm excited to see Abracadabra return. You guys, I saw him in that season 7 trailer, and I got hyped for that. So yeah, I'm still hyped, but I'm not as hyped as last week, alright? Like, last week I was like, Flash is back to season 1 and 2. I'm so excited. But now I'm just like, alright, it's not, but I'm still gonna take it for what it is. It's a good show that has potential to get to that greatness. And I hope it gets back to that. And yeah, I'm gonna give this episode an 8 out of 10. It's solid. Like, I was kind of deciding if I should give it a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. But I'm gonna be nice. 8 out of 10. So yeah, guys, you tell me your thoughts on this episode down below. What did you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you feel the same way I did? Like, oh, I enjoyed it. I really like O.G. Wells. I like the ending. It's very interesting. But I just didn't feel like the episode was amazing as last week. Last week was just so awesome, where this week was just good. Just, you know, solid. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, give a big thumbs up on your channel. Make sure to subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Flash reaction and review. And yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.